Hi guys. I'm really struggling right now, and I just thought that I would turn on the camera and talk to you guys for two reasons. Number one, I don't want to say that I owe it to you, but it's more like you deserve to see these difficult moments as well as the good moments, because you guys do nothing but uplift me and encourage me every day and tell me that you believe in me and you have faith in me. And it means the world to me. And secondly, I invited you into this. I chose this. I chose to do this YouTube channel. I chose to put myself out there and to put my recovery on full blast for any of the world to see. So yeah, again, it just sounds stupid to say I owe it to you. It's just more like you guys deserve to see these moments too, because you have invested so much of your time and energy and emotions into me, and I just want you to know how much I care about you and how grateful I am for that. So those of you who've been watching me this week, you know that it's been a really hard week for me. I didn't go into too much detail because I didn't feel like it. But basically, and you know this already, but I forgot to refill my Prozac, and I started taking it again yesterday, so it should be kicking in here in the next couple days. But in the past, as you guys know, when I go off my Prozac, I become just somebody completely different, and like I don't want to be here at all. I don't feel like anyway. Okay, so one of my best friends in the whole world, who has been helping me every single day through this journey and this recovery, I'm really self-conscious right now. I feel ugly, but I know that I shouldn't care, and my teeth are hideous, and it's just like I can't take one, like when this happens, I can't take one more little stupid thing because it makes me feel Anyway, this friend of mine has been so wonderful. You know who you are. She's really shy and doesn't want me to say her name on the internet, so I'll just call her Joanne. I don't know why. I don't know where that name came from. So Joanne has literally been helping me every single day. She's been through eating disorders herself. She's been through body dysmorphic disorder. She's been through depression, anxiety, all the things. And I found her through YouTube actually, and she has been so wonderful and such a perfect good friend for what I need right now. Like, she's amazing, and she obviously noticed that this time when I went off my Prozac was a lot worse than what's happened in the past, because usually in the past when I go off of it, first of all, the reason I end up going off of it or forgetting to refill it or just not caring, I guess, enough to remember to refill it is because when I'm on my Prozac, I feel fine. And so I feel like I don't feel I can't tell a difference, but I do tell a difference when I go off it. So, but when I'm on it, sometimes I just feel like I don't need it anymore because I'm doing fine, but really I'm only doing fine because I'm taking it. So I just don't refill it, and then I'll spiral out of control if I don't. And usually it makes me want to cut myself again and binge and purge even more, or starve, or punch myself in the face, or kick myself in the shin, just anything that would cause me pain. But this time around is really bad. And so this friend of mine, Joanna, wait, what did I name her? No, I don't even remember which one. Joanne or Joanna? Jojo. I like Jojo. So Jojo is extremely sweet and extremely smart. And she loves learning things, and I hate learning things. I'm not good at learning. I don't enjoy it. It's really anxiety anxiety-ness for me to learn things because I don't have confidence in my brain. And I often feel like even if I were to learn something, the information wouldn't stay because my brain cells are so fried from everything. So anyway, so she's taken the time this week for me, and I didn't ask her to. She just did it on her own because that's how awesome she is. And she took the time and studied it for me and really did a lot of research on Prozac withdrawal. And it's funny, I don't know how she knew, but she did. And she told me that what she found, and like I bawled right when she told me this. Like she sent me a message telling me, she didn't tell me like talking to each other. She sent me a message and told me. And while I was listening to that message, I started bawling because it was like it hit the nail on the head. Like she got it exactly what was going on in it. And it's just funny that you see those balloons back there hung on the wall? She sent me those all the way from another country. She doesn't even live in my country. You see that doll back there in the corner? She sent me that. It's a hug doll. You're supposed to hug it, and whoever sent it to you is the person that cares enough to send you a doll. And every time you hug them, it's like you're hugging the person. Because I've never met her in person. Again, because she lives like really, really, really far away. Anyway, what was I talking about? So she took the time, and she is amazing, and she researched, and she found out that, and I wanted to share this because it's so important for anybody else out there who takes Prozac. One of the worst things that can happen with Prozac withdrawal is that you can start to feel like your life is absolutely not worth living, and not just like the regular depression anxiety that I have every day where I'm like, oh, I don't want to live today, and I don't feel good, and I don't want to do anything, and people make me anxious, and talking to people makes me anxious, leaving the house makes me anxious, I feel too depressed, I just want to be a recluse. Like, it goes beyond that. It goes to the point where you're like, it really makes sense in your brain to kill yourself. Like, it actually makes sense somehow. And it's really interesting that she would send me that information on that particular day, a couple days ago, that I was seriously considering suicide again. And I honestly thought that it was, what's the word? Like justified, I guess. Like I felt like it was time. I don't know. Like I felt like I honestly felt in my heart even that like that Danny, my mom, my siblings, my friends, you guys, my family, my whole family, all of my family, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, like everybody would seriously be better off without me. And that's something that we all, as depressed people, think and say and believe sometimes. And for me, I really truly believed it. And I think I still kind of do today. And that's why I wanted to try and capture how I'm feeling, not only to share with you guys, but to also hopefully like wake myself up out of this, because I'm really scared and I've never felt it's been a long time since I felt like I'm just not me. Like I don't even know where I went. Like all I want to do right now is quit YouTube and quit life and quit everything and just give up and just die and just be hopefully in heaven or somewhere nice or somewhere other than this personal hell that I'm feeling inside. Like, and I believe, like, my friend Jojo begged me to please, if I was having these thoughts, to tell her and at least give her a chance to try and talk to me first, or go to Danny and tell Danny and give him a chance to talk to me first before I do anything stupid. But right now I don't. Oh my gosh. The state of mind that I'm in right now, I just, like, it's so hard for me to show people this side, and that this hasn't happened to me for so long. I'm so, like, I've never felt scared to tell my husband or any of my friends or best friends or family. I've never felt scared like this to say to him that I feel like my time is up. Like, but the thing is that the fact that I'm sitting here making this video and the fact that I'm hopefully going to be brave enough to post this shows immense growth for me. I've come so far, and I need to remember that, and I need to see that, and I need to know that, I need to feel that. And the fact that I'm making this video, while in my mind I've made the decision that I'm going to post this, I hope I go through with it. That's huge, and I need to not be ashamed to go to my husband or my best friend or my mom or anybody that I'm the closest with and tell them how much I'm struggling, because I believe everything she told me, everything Jojo told me, all the research that she did, everything she did, I believe her, because a week ago when I was on my Prozac, I didn't feel like this at all. Like, this just came so quickly, and it just happens to come when I go off my Prozac. Like, it's very obvious. Like, I can see it, especially when I say it out loud right now. Like, I feel kind of stupid saying it out loud, but it's true. Like, this is so obviously a chemical problem right now, because it's such an extreme way that I'm feeling. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself that I let this happen. And anyway, but anyway, in my video yesterday or the day before or whatever, I was saying how I'd got off my Prozac, and this time, I'm going to make sure that, or Danny's going to make sure to remind me. He set an alarm, and so did my best friend Jojo. That's the one I was talking about, who set an alarm for 3 days before my refill to remind me every single day for 3 days to get it refilled and to take it. And I appreciate that. So, but the reason I wanted to talk to you guys is because there's something that you can do for me. And just for those of you that really, really, really know me and follow me a lot and know who I really am, and not just how I appear in one video or another video. Like those of you who watch me all the time and have seen different sides of me and have learned so many things about me, like you're the ones I'm talking to, and it's hard for me to ask for help, but this is something that I feel like I need help with. And I'm extremely embarrassed to ask for this. I am so embarrassed about this. But I just know that it's something that would help me right now until I become strong enough to not let this problem bother me. So you're welcome. I'm not going to edit this, so. Oh, I got a Charlie horse. Ow! How do you get rid of Charlie horses? Ow! Oh, stretch it out. Oh, damn it. That hurts. Okay, I'm just gonna try not to move it for now so I can hurry and finish this. Okay, so, don't move, hold on. It's in my, what is that muscle called? The front of my calf, what's that called? My shin? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna try not to move it. Okay. Well, that changed the mood, didn't it? Okay. So there is something that you guys can do for me if you guys want to. It's okay if you don't. And a lot of you are already doing this for me, and that's how I know that it helps me. And so I just wanted to ask more of you and any of you that if you see a comment on any of my videos, this is not me being a coward. This is not me not willing to take constructive criticism. This is just, I am extremely sensitive right now, and I don't want to quit YouTube, but the comments are making me want to quit. And so for those of you who truly know me, and if you ever see a comment where somebody misunderstands me or my message, or misunderstands where I am in recovery, or misunderstands why I'm making these videos and say some things that are pretty harsh to me that go against my character, those comments hurt me really, really badly. Like, I've talked about this before. I'm not talking about the internet trolls out there who call me like an effing ugly whore or whatever, like something that's clearly just, they're just looking for attention, blah, 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 blah. But I'm talking about the ones that are like, why are you not getting yourself some help? Like, you're stupid. Like, what? Like, that have a little bit of a ring of truth to it. Like, oh, you're just doing this for attention, or, oh, you're so gross, or, oh, your teeth are hideous. Like, things that actually are true a little bit. But lately, the ones that are bothering me even more than those are people attacking who I am as a person, like my religion. I really wish that didn't matter to so many people, but it does apparently. And my, like the fact that I'm not a vegan really makes people mad. The fact that I waste water really makes people mad. Like all of these things that have truth behind them that people criticize me for. Well, not the religion thing, that's not true. But anyway, you know what, do you get what I'm saying? So just anything negative, I guess, is what it is. If there's anything negative against my character, and you know that because you're one of those people who watches me all the time, I love it when you guys stand up for me, because you do it in the kindest way. And you basically say to them what I would say to them if I had the strength, the emotional energy, but I don't. And so, like, let me clarify. When I started this, I decided ahead of time to not listen to the internet trolls and not listen to mean comments. And I was doing really well at that for quite a while. I was doing really, really well. Where was I going with that? Dang it. Okay, I know where I was going. Okay. I was doing really well with that. And before, I would just look at the comments, and if it was a negative comment, I would just kind of shrug it off and let it go, especially if it was a stupid comment like I just told you guys about. But lately, I've noticed that if I get a harsh comment or a mean-spirited or critical, or like meanly critical, not constructive, like just mean, but also a tiny bit true. Like, your teeth are hideous. I know they're hideous, you know what I mean? But that's mean. You don't have to say it. Like things like that, like, or just anything negative. When I've been seeing it recently, and I don't know, it couldn't be because of my Prozac, because I've had this problem for a few weeks now. It's not this Prozac withdrawal, it's something else. I'm just really sensitive, and I need to get my meds tweaked and something. I don't know, but when I see a harsh comment, it really affects me. But when one of you out there sticks up for me and sets the story straight with that person, or, you know, fixes the misunderstanding, because sometimes they just don't, it's a misunderstanding that they don't get about me because they don't know me. And so they'll say something really, really mean about me without knowing that that's actually not where I am now, or whatever. I don't know what the case is. But anyway, every time I see somebody stand up for me and kind of say what I wish I could say, but I don't want to feed into it or give it attention, and they do it in a kind way, it somehow releases that comment for me. Like, and then the ones that nobody stands up for me for, those comments stick in my head. And that's not right. I'm not saying I'm right here. Like, it's not even right for me to ask you guys for this, or to even give this any attention, because it doesn't deserve attention. I am just trying to get through whatever this is that I'm going through right now, and it's really hard for me when I'm really trying hard to work hard on myself, especially by finding and relying on the good that's in me, the one good thing that I love about myself, which is my good heart. And when people say anything that contradicts what my good heart really is, that they think that they're wrong about, that they judge me for, or say that I'm a bad person for, or imply that I'm a bad person, it hurts so bad, because I have to rely on the fact right now that I am a good person, and that I do have a good heart, and that I do love people, and I'm giving, and I'm loving, and I'm caring. That's the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. And so when that comes into question from anybody right now, with the mixture of how sensitive I am, and my chemicals are clearly messed up right now, and I am very ill, and I'm very gaining weight, which is hard when you have an eating disorder. Oh, and I have an eating disorder, and I have all these things going on. Like just for now, just till I become strong enough again to get back to where I was, where I could just look at those comments and let them go, and know that I'm a good person and know that I don't need to like take any of those seriously just until I get back to there. If any of you are reading my comments and see anything negative, if you feel like it, if not, that's fine. But if you do, just give me a little, support. And this feels so wrong for me to ask because it's so wrong. I know it's not like the best thing in the world to address meanness on the internet, but I have to right now. I can't figure out any other way right now, just right now, to keep me going on YouTube. And I don't want to quit. Like, I love doing YouTube and I love watching my channel grow. But as it grows, it's harder in other aspects too, and it's just going to take me some time to adjust, I think. And I didn't expect this. I really didn't. If I knew this was going to happen, then I would have taken it slower, or I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I wouldn't have done anything different. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So this is long enough, so I'm going to stop. Thank you for listening to me and for being here for me. And I'm going to cry again. There just are not enough words in the world to thank you guys for what you've given to me, and especially, I've got a good, little group of a dozen people, and you know who you are, who comment on every single video and who uplift me on every single video and never miss a comment. And like, I always look forward to those certain people that always comment, and I'm always thinking, oh, what's she gonna say about this, and what's she gonna say? Like, I have those set people, and then I have so many other people out there that I don't know that are just fabulous to me. And thank you so much. Thank you. And especially my husband. And his birthday is on Saturday, by the way. So go to Facebook and find him and wish him a happy birthday. That would mean a lot to me. So Danny and Jojo, and my mom have been my rocks, especially Danny, obviously, and especially Jojo, and my mom when she's here, but she's been gone a lot lately. But even so, she calls me and she checks up on me, and she's a wonderful woman, and I'm really proud that she's my mom. But to Danny and Jojo especially, who work with me every day without fail, thank you from the bottom of my soul and heart and bottom of my bottom. There's a pretty picture for you. Just everything. And thank you for reminding me when I forget that I'm not alone and that God is always with me. I tend to forget that really easily. So thank you for reminding me of that. And thank you again to all of you who are so supportive and awesome. And yeah, I am so blessed to have you, and I don't want this to end. And so just help me get through this next little bit until I get back to being stronger. And yeah, so, okay. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. You're beautiful. You're worth it. And I know I am too. So, okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.